Hello there, this is Sorvesteon coming to you from Riders of Icarus, and I am here in the Sea of Hakanes over at Fort Balas. And yeah, I finally hit max level, and I'm starting to get some better gear, which is nice because I'm finally going to be able to go after those mounts that you guys have all been requesting guides for. They were a little bit too hard for me, or I didn't have access to some of them yet, but I'm going to be doing, guides on, those top mounts that you guys have all been asking for, like Agnes and Windrunner and Evoke and all those other guys, and Garm. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. What we're here to talk about today is the Brakarr Forest Pet Lucky Box. So this thing came out on the 13th, 14th, depending where you were, and so it's been out for about 4 days or so. Now this thing has a chance to give you these like untamable pets from Brakarr Forest. So like the fairies, I don't know what you call them, the Brogans, and those ghosty priests and stuff like that. The stuff that you can't tame and you can't turn into a pet on your own. And this is available in Ellora's shop right now for 50 Ellun. It's not that cheap. So the big question is it worth spending your Ellun on? I mean, I looked on the website. Apparently there is a 90% chance that you're going to get an elite and a 10% chance that you're going to get a heroic. Now, I mean, come on, getting a heroic pet, that is just so awesome. I don't know anyone that has any heroic pets in the game so far. The only two heroic mounts there are is Agnes and Garm, and they are... Wait, am I pronouncing that right? Just gotta check. Yeah, Garm and Agnes. Those are the only two heroic mounts in the game right now, and I don't even know of any heroic pet scrolls to turn them into pets at the moment. Nor why would you want to, considering how powerful they are and how much work you went through to to get them. Obviously, you want to ride those things into battle, right? So this Brakarr Forest Pet Lucky Box is a very unique item. It has a small chance to give you quite a really epic pet. And, well, yeah, it's just completely epic. So what we're going to be doing in this video is I'm going to buy 3 of them, and we're going to try them out. And we're going to actually see if I can get an epic pet, and we're going to see whether or not it's, worth buying. Now, I will say one thing just before we start. If I do get a heroic pet on this character, before we've opened all 3, then I am going to move over to my priest character and finish this video on that character. Because, if I just hover over this, you can see here, bind on obtain. So as soon as I open this box, whatever comes out is stuck on this character. You can't mail it to another character or anything like that. It is, purely, stuck on your character. Alright, so I've already got some Ellun here. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Okay, yeah, I want to purchase. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there is an item in my storage. Let's open this thing up. Okay, so the first one. Our first Brakarr Forest Pet Lucky Box. Let's see what we get. Here we go. It's opening. What did I get? I got the Brogan Shaman, an elite. Not bad. It's not a bad pet to get. Definitely not the one that we were aiming for. So definitely looks like that 90% chance to get an elite is definitely holding. Alright, so let's go and let's grab one more. Yeah, I want to purchase another one. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I have another item in my storage. Let's go and let's claim that. Alright, let's open up the second one. Okay. Are you ready? Alright, let's do this. Okay, on the count of three. 3, or 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, are you for serious? Look at that. We got the lead archaeologist, a heroic pet. Not just any heroic pet, like the heroic pet. Oh my god. Oh my god, are you for serious? Okay, hold on a second. I have to learn this thing right now because that is so cool. Okay. Let's just right click. Do you want to use this? Okay, yeah, I do. Confirm. Ruin Spectre is tamed. Let's open up my pet interface here. Oh, look at that. Oh, let's summon that. OMG. Holy crow, look at that. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. That is sweet. Holy frickin' crow. Wow. Now that thing's pretty epic. Now, I mean, this one here is not the tanky one. There is another one that it's the chief. Here, let me just open up the guide again. Here we go. This guy here, I believe, he was the chief, and he is the more tankier version. He gives a lot of great buffs for a tank, but I mean, you know, like, I'm not complaining about this, like, sweet ghosty thing. I mean, it's not, like, this one's not like, specifically geared just to buff a tank, but it is still definitely good, you know, as a heroic pet. So, I mean, that is freaking sweet. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I got a heroic pet out of this. Alright, so, as I said, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to move over to my other character, and I'm going to finish the third box on that character. Now, oh, look at that. Dark healing. So this guy heals. Now that is useful for a tank. Restores 1% health every second for 10 seconds. So, I mean, that's a small heal, but this is only level 1, so I don't know, maybe that'll go up. I mean, if that does go up, like if you can get a 30, what's the cooldown on that? Cooldown 50 seconds? It's not too bad. I mean, if you use that in conjunction with a potion, that's pretty sweet. It could definitely help a tank out, for sure. Alright, well that's... Oh my gosh, that is so cool. And let's just go have a quick look at him. So he is the Ruin Spectre and Mythic Resilience. Oh, cool. So he can shrug off all the environmental status effects. That is sweet. The Researcher's Wit, so Invasion is increased and my cooldown is decreased. I like that. And then of course I got my Dark Healing, so hopefully these numbers will go up as he levels up. That is really cool. Definitely still worth it. That is still a very, very cool, you know, pet to have. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to move over to my priest and let's finish the last box on her. Okay, so here I am on my priest, and it's time to open up the third box. Alright, so let's go ahead and purchase this. Yeah, I do. Okay, there's a new item in my storage somewhere. Oh, no, here it is. I have to go get it out of here first. Totally forgot. Alright. Okay, box number 3. So already gotten one heroic pet. Question is, can we do it again? Remember, there's only a 10% chance to get a heroic pet, according to the website anyways. So, it's just a matter of how lucky are we gonna be. Okay, here we go. And just an elite. A Brakarr warrior. Alright, so we ended up getting a Brakarr warrior, a Brakarr shaman, and the chief archaeologist. Alright, so the big question is, though, is it worth buying? Well, the Brakarr Forest Pet Lucky Box, if you want a pet from the Brakarr Forest, you know, from these untamable mobs, then, you know, it could be worth it. But I would say expect to get an elite pet. Because I opened 3 of them, and out of 3, I got 1 heroic pet. Now, it said that you basically have a 1 in 10 chance. You only have a 10% chance of getting a heroic. So getting a heroic pet on my second attempt, I consider was quite lucky. And, you know, you're going to have to be quite lucky too if you're going to get a heroic pet from one of these things. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not worth buying. If you're happy with an elite pet, if you don't already have one, I mean, I already got an elite pet because I bought the Legendary Riders Pack, which gave me Warden Rex. So I already had an elite pet. If you don't have an elite pet, then, you know, one of these pets is going to be would be really useful, I think. I mean, you can get an elite pet by just changing one of your elite mounts into a pet with an elite pet scroll. You can definitely get those. I've got one here. I mean, they're not that common. They're more common than they were. And, you know, when the new content gets released, which is going to be coming up soon, you're definitely going to be able to get more of these quite easily. So, you know, it won't be... It'll be fairly easy to, you know, to transform any one of these elite mounts into a pet of your choice. So in the end, it really comes down to how much money you want to fork out to buy these Brakarr Forest Pet Lucky Boxes. You know, if you buy 10, you probably have a decent chance of getting heroic pet. I mean, but that would cost you 500 Ellun. And I can think of much better things to spend my money on than buying tons and tons of Ellun just to, you know, to guarantee that I can get a heroic pet. So, in my opinion, I don't think it's necessarily worth it to try and go after the heroic pets. But if you just want a pet, then yeah, I think it's totally worth it, you know, like you're guaranteed to get at least an elite pet out of one of these things. And there are lots of different cool pets to choose from, so do I think it's worth it? Well, in the end, I think it's really up to you and what you want. You know, like, what you want is the most important thing. And, you know, if getting a heroic pet right now is really important to you, then go ahead and spend all that Ellun to try and get or guarantee that you get a heroic pet. It's just that, you know, the chances are not that great, and you're gonna have to be fairly lucky. I mean, even after 10, you still may not get a heroic pet. So, you know, totally up to you. But whatever you're gonna do, I would definitely, you know, make up your mind to do it, because the event ends, or rather this Brakarr Forest Pet Lucky Box ends, or is not going to be available in just 9 more days. So in 9 more days, this thing is gone. So if you are going to purchase one, I would do it rather soon. Whoops, cancel. That's not the button I wanted to click. There we go. Before the 26th. On or before the 26th of July. Because after that, it's gone. And you'll have missed your chance. But for me, well, I'm happy. I got a heroic pet out of this, so that's pretty sweet. And yeah, this has been Sorvesteon in Riders of Icarus. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel for more videos about Riders of Icarus. Until next time, adventurers, take care and have fun.